Right then, Chloe. I have to tell you, my mate Tom is in a proper state. He's been seeing this girl for what? Couple of months, texting all the time, they've been out, the lot.
Oh, wow.
But he has absolutely no clue if they're actually, an item. He's stuck in what our American friends call the talking stage.
Ah, the talking stage. That endless grey area of romantic purgatory. It's fascinating because in Japan, they have a cultural script that's the absolute polar opposite.
Right.
It's practically engineered to eliminate that exact kind of ambiguity.
Go on, a system. That sounds awfully organised for something as messy as love.
It is, rather. It's called Kokuhaku. In essence, it's a formal confession of feelings. So after a period of getting to know someone as friends, one person will formally ask the other, very directly, something along the lines of, I have feelings for you. Would you be my girlfriend?
Blimey.
Just like that. No games, no guesswork. That sounds incredibly intense. Here in Britain, if someone did that after, 2 dates, you might think they were coming on a bit strong, to put it mildly.
And there's the brilliant cultural clash, isn't there? Because in Japan, kokuhaku isn't seen as intense so much as sincere and clear.
Okay.
It establishes the starting line. So before the kokuhaku, you're friends. After a yes, you are officially a couple. A switch is simply flipped.
I see. So it's as if you're in the interview phase, and the kokuhaku is the formal job offer.
Exactly.
You know precisely where you stand.
That's a perfect analogy, which makes the American talking stage what exactly?
Oh, that's an unpaid internship where you don't know your job title, your contract length.
Oh, no.
You'll never be hired. You're just sort of hoping for the best.
Crikey, that sounds utterly exhausting. So where do we, the British, fall in all this? We certainly don't do a formal kokuhaku.
No.
But I reckon we're not quite as adrift as the Americans seem to be.
That's the thing, isn't it? We have our own, far more understated system. It all starts when you fancy someone. You tell your mates, I quite fancy them. The next step isn't a grand confession.
Right.
It's a casual fancy a pint.
Right. And if that goes well and you've been on a few dates, you wouldn't say you're in a talking stage.
No, you wouldn't.
You'd say you're seeing them. It has a bit more substance.
Exactly. Seeing someone implies a level of intent. It suggests you're on a path towards exclusivity, even if it hasn't been explicitly stated. You're probably not still swiping on dating apps, should we say.
So it's a gradual evolution. You move from fancying someone to going for a few drinks to seeing someone. The status just quietly changes without a big announcement.
And our version of that dreaded American define the relationship talk is usually a quiet, slightly awkward chat. A mumbled, so we're not seeing other people, are we? It's more of a check-in than a declaration.
So we have 3 distinct models. Japan offers a moment of pure emotional terror in the kokuhaku.
Right.
Followed by the comfort of clarity.
America offers a low-pressure start, which can descend into weeks of low-grade anxiety.
And the British model is a sort of slow, subtle audition process.
Right. And now dating apps are throwing all these cultural rule books into a global blender. A Japanese, an American, and a Brit could all match on Hinge with 3 completely different expectations of what happens next.
Oh, totally.
Of what happens next.
It's a recipe for some wonderfully awkward cross-cultural chaos. It just goes to show, doesn't it? Even when technology connects us all, even when technology connects us all, our fundamental scripts for something like love run incredibly deep.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. In our increasingly globalized world, which approach to relationships do you think is more valuable for the future? The upfront clarity of a formal confession or the personal freedom of an undefined stage?